Well, hello and welcome to Shop Talk. We're here in the shop, it's raining outside, so I apologize for the pitter patter. We're going to start right off the bat with a question. I want to know from my farmer friends out there, what's your favorite farming phrase? And explain it to us so we can understand it. For example, Pops out here likes to say, between me, you, and the fence post. That's if he's got a secret or he wants to tell me something that he doesn't want me to tell anyone else. Between me, you, and the fence post. And that's one example for me. Another one, and my mom's going to kill me for saying this, my dad also likes to say it, it's drier than a popcorn fart. And that means it's just super dry. The north wind is blowing, which is a drying wind, and that's going to help dry all this rain that's falling, for example. So those of you who are farming out there, what are some of the favorite phrases you hear out on the farm or the ranch? We'd like to know. We also, please, let us know what it means, especially if it's super obscure. Okay, guys? Now that leads me straight in to the comment section. So in last week's episode of Shop Talk, I asked you guys some opinions about how I can reach the general public. The most predominant suggestion that I had from you guys was a combination, reach out to other farmers who are on YouTube and collaborate with them to try to share audiences. And another one was to cover different crops. And those are kind of one and the same, right? If I were to go meet other farmers, they'd probably also be farming other crops, right? Wow, okay, rain really coming down hard now, guys. But here's a specific comment from last week's episode of Shop Talk, kind of addressing this idea. It's from Never Slight. And he says, you need to get aligned with some of the big farm channels, How Farms Work, or Minnesota Millennial Farmer, or Welker Farms. They have your same mission. Never Slight, thank you for that comment, and thank you all who commented. A lot of great questions down there. I'll cover those. But I was thinking, how can I visit all these farmers, right? I have my family, I have my work and farming. So I've decided an interesting idea. It's too soon for me to kind of explain the project in whole, but it does involve hopefully collaborating with these farmers in the near future in an interesting, totally kind of different sort of way and learning about their crops. So you're just gonna have to stay tuned. Right now I'm gonna call it my secret project, okay? Is that good? Yeah, like secret cool project, okay? Anyway, let's get to the most liked and most thumbed up comment from last week's episode of Rice Farming TV, titled, A Love Poem to My Shovel. Okay, the comment is from James Farnhan, and I included his comment in actually the episode of Rice Farming TV, but nevertheless, you guys voted on the next comment he posted. It's actually really clever, James, I appreciate it. After watching me shovel and hearing my poem, James wrote a little poem of his own. Allow me. When I shovel, oh, and by the way, I am going to read it in the voice that I believe was in his conscious when he typed it. When I shovel all day in my California clay, and my knees are bent and sore, I remember my wife in the kitchen with her knife, saying, Matthew, shovel no more. But my subscribers have spoken to my wife's chargin' as I edit this vid for their view, though my hands, they have blisters. For all you brothers and sisters, we will show the shoveling again. So in closing, let me say, I am sacrificed for the ways. As I nosh on leftover cold food, my wife is still stewing, with her knife she's still ruling, and I'm in the spare bedroom to stay. But you all are happy, okay? James, excellent poem. I love writing poetry, putting myself out there creatively, and getting creativity back. Really awesome. James, thank you very much. Thanks for all of you guys who were commenting as well. Questions will get answered. Only so much time. This leads me to mail time. Got an awesome letter here from Connor as the rain continues to pour down above us. Connor, thank you very much for sending me this. Oh wow, this is perfect. The first paragraph, I see it right out the way. And this goes with my question to you guys. What's your favorite farming phrases? Connor actually gave me one in this letter. We have a saying on our farm, if you ain't doing anything, you ain't farming right. Ain't that the truth? Man, It's like, hey, you got to be doing something. Keep yourself busy. That's certainly my dad's mantra, and mine as well. Oh, I should mention that Connor is an Ohio farmer. I help my family farm grow corn, wheat, soybeans, and hay. On our farm, we also have horses, which are a very needy animal, I can imagine. But this is a really funny thing down here at the end of the letter. I do think that you're showing the planting and flooding the field was a neat thing to see. In Ohio, we hate flooded fields, but it's good for your crop. We had a super wet year in 2018 in Ohio, and we were making jokes saying, I'm gonna go check my rice paddy. They're gonna go out to their flooded fields, and even though they're growing wheat or corn, they're gonna go check out their rice paddies because it was underwater. Connor, thank you very much for this letter. Guys, if you wanna write me a letter, the address is down below. I would love to hear from you. Anyway, this leads me to our next segment, guys, Gone Viral. I'm gonna have to link this video down in the description. Here's a little thumbnail image of it, but this is from Zach Johnson, aka Millennial Farmer. We talked about him in the comment section segment, doing big things on YouTube, and he has a very special episode, which he just uploaded 2 days ago. And that is an interview with his dad, who you normally don't see that much on his channel, definitely not up close and interviewing or speaking on camera. So it's really special to see his dad, but I think also not just to get to know Zach's family and farming history better through this video. It's an absolute amazing artifact for Zach's kids and for Zach. I mean, when Zach's kids are Zach's age, they're gonna see their grandpa and have this video. It's actually gonna be a series. This is only part one. So I encourage you guys to just listen to it. The link is down in the description. It's really awesome. It's really special. And I think it's just good for Zach for putting that up on his YouTube channel. Well, guys, that does it for this week's episode of Shop Talk. Remember, farmers out there, tell me your favorite farming phrases and exactly what they mean. And we'll go over them in the next episode. Looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.